What's up, everybody? Welcome to This Week in MLS. Calen and I are here in Seattle. Look at this. Look at this backdrop. CenturyLink Field. This is amazing. We have had so much fun here, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been good.
It's been a great.
Yeah, we've seen it all. We've been to the Space Needle, out on a
Tourists.
ferry.
Total tourists. It's
And
been
a
fun,
game.
though.
It was
And
such a good game.
It's
Yeah.
such a good game. We're going to get to this one in a minute. But first, we are going to talk about that Eastern Conference Championship. Montreal hosting Toronto. 61,000 people.
Yeah.
The scene there was absolutely incredible, and it started off so well for Montreal. They came out flying, go up 3-0. Game ends in a 3-2 score. But let's talk about first that hot start from Montreal, Calen. I mean, did this surprise you at
It looked
all?
like last year. Last year I was in Montreal, and they go up and beat Toronto
Yeah.
3-0. And I'm starting to think, oh wait, this team really has Toronto's number. There's some sort of thing in the air. I felt coming in that they had that confidence in the group that they could take it at home. Of course, having 60,000 behind them is going to help.
Yeah.
But Domenico Duro, give him a ton of credit. I mean, he was the best player on the field to start this match.
He was a beast.
Finishes the first one off a really nice ball through from Patrice
Your boy!
Bernier. Patrice
Your boy
is able to
Patrice!
find that little bit of a gap. Incredible left-footed ball through to Dom. And then Dom finds a little bit of that playmaking magic too with the outside of the foot one into Piatti, who finds Mancosu for the second. And then the last one is just straight up the gut. So you think the game's over,
Right.
but credit to Toronto for coming back.
My goodness, and they did so in a huge way. Josie Altidore and Michael Bradley both scored. It's 2 goals on the road. You can't speak about how huge that is for them. And you said, we were sitting there watching this, and you looked at me, you said, Toronto has momentum now. I mean, and I feel like you're absolutely right. They looked so happy leaving that field, even though they lost. They really, really turned it on
Well,
when they had
think
to.
about it. You have to think for a moment when those goals keep pouring in that they're sitting around looking at each other saying, season's over.
Yeah.
Probably done and dusted. And then they come back, and it's their 2 big stars who come in. Well, Javinko's also another one. But Josie and Michael Bradley get goals, and it came from some nice patience in the box.
Yeah.
They made the extra pass to be able to find a little bit of space on both goals, actually, to get that result. 2 away goals is going to be huge for them, but I wouldn't count Montreal out either. They've got the lead going into, obviously, the game, and they've been good on the road. They've gone into Red Bull Arena. They've gone into RFK and gotten results on the road. This one is still much to play for.
All right, Calen, let's talk about the game that we just watched right here at CenturyLink Field. The Sounders hosting the Rapids. The Rapids came out firing in this one. They go up 1-0, but then it was Jordan Morris who equalized, and they kind of came out slow, a little sputtering, and he spoke about that after the game.
I think we came out a little rusty, not having played a game in a while. So after, I think their goal kind of woke us up, and from then I thought we did a good job of keeping possession and switching the point of attack and just kind of pinning them in their end a little bit. And it was paid off with 2 goals. So it's going to be a good game when we go over there.
So, Calen, watching this game, it really did feel like once they equalized, once they got that goal, it was an entirely different game for Seattle. They were controlling the tempo a little bit more. They just seemed like they were back on track.
Well, it was good that they got it quickly afterwards. It was only about 5 minutes between going down a goal and coming back. Christian Roldan was the standout for me in this game. I think he's a guy that this team is really committed to. And we talked about this earlier in the season, that the Sounders needed to get younger. They realized that last year in their loss in the playoffs to Dallas. Now you look at them, who are the 2 guys that get the equalizing goal? Christian Roldan and Jordan Morris. Now earlier in the season when they were struggling, you're saying maybe these young guys, they're rebuilding. Now that they've got a Lodero and these other guys that have come into the team, you see the dividends paying off on a night like tonight.
Right.
And these 2 do well combining for that first goal. And then Lodero gets another one off the set piece, Mark Birch. Pablo Mastroeni not happy about that call.
Ooh.
It did look like a good call to me. I have to give the referee Penso credit on that one.
Yeah.
And maybe not the best decision from Birch there, put them in a hole. But I have to say, if you're Colorado, you've got to feel good about this, right?
Absolutely. Well, Pablo said that after the game. He was like, we wanted that away goal.
Because last round they beat the Galaxy, right? But now they have that away goal.
Yep.
So they're almost in a better position than they were last time.
And it was, so if they score, if they're able to score at home, if they can win this game 1-0, they're through. And they've won 14 games by a 1-goal differential. I mean, this is a team that you've talked about it all season long, how Colorado is a team that is so good at winning those close games. They have so much experience doing that.
Yeah, this one, they're same as the other series. I think there's one still tons to play for. I really like this Sounders team because in years past, they've had the pressure of being favorites, of being Supporter Shield winners, having the big stars, the big names, all the crowd behind them, and it's weight on them. Now they feel like they have a weight lifted off them.
Yes.
But Colorado is a team I've always really liked because they know how to navigate these tough games on the road. They know how to win the tight ones. And Pablo's got that swag in the group.
Does.
He's got the group really feeling it.
They were confident. I
I'm
mean, like
excited
that
to go
was
to this
that was
game
not
in Denver, and we're gonna do it.
We're doing it.
We are.
We're gonna be in Denver. We're gonna be in Toronto. This honestly, like the first leg. Can we talk about how awesome this first leg of the conference championship was?
This has been really fun. I'm glad we got to come out to the Western Conference
oh my gosh,
this time to check it out.
It's been so great.
Wait, we couldn't bring somebody with us, Mr. Simon Borg, still in New York City, but I did bring this, our button, so we got to hit it.
Did you see that?
It doesn't get old, right? I just got to hit it.
Did you see that?
Okay, Simon, relax, man. We're gonna get to it. All right. What didn't you see? What did you see?
Oh God, what did I see? You know what I saw? You know what I loved?
What was that?
Dominic Oduro's hair.
Yes.
His hair was amazing. He had
Would
the
you say
mohawk
that it
with
was,
the tiger stripes.
Fierce would be a descriptor?
I mean, fierce times like 1,000.
Yeah, and he came out flying tonight.
He sure did. I think it was the hair that.
Hold on, my turn. Can you hit it?
Yep.
Did you see that?
Okay, mine was the national anthem at the Olympic Stadium. So cool.
Amazing.
First time the national anthem in Canada in both languages, 60,000 plus people. There's gonna be like 40,000 at the next game in Toronto. I believe it's already sold out.
It's incredible.
Shout out to Canada. I mean, they put on an incredible display.
Yep.
So many fans. It was pretty cool to
I know.
see that.
I can't
We're
wait.
gonna make it up to that one too.
We
hopefully.
sure are.
We're going
This
everywhere.
the road trip is just
This is
beginning,
like,
Calen.
I'm just like exhausted.
Are you sick of me yet? Are you
But I'm
sick of
having
me
fun.
Yet? Are you sick of me yet?
What?
I just want to tell everybody, Calen's a little bit under the weather and he's a trooper.
You know, it's playoff, guys. You know, I've done this before. Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. I want to wish everybody a very happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Eat lots of turkey. Be very safe
Gobble,
and
gobble.
responsible. But yeah, we will see you in Colorado. See you next time.
See you guys. Thanks, Seattle.